Chimil, the Inner Sun, is a powerful legendary artifact that we can cast off of Mishra's Workshop. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, welcome back, Vintage Gamers, to a double header. We're going to do 2 donation deck lists in one night. This first one is from Zero Mana, who has donated to see his Chimil deck played. I think that's how you pronounce this. It could be Chimil. This is the Inner Sun. This is a legendary artifact from Ixalan block, I assume. Or maybe there was a second Ixalan block. You know, I haven't really been paying attention. But this is a card we actually haven't played on stream yet. And it's a cool card. It's a 6-mana artifact, legendary artifact. Spells you control cannot be countered. At the beginning of your end step, discover 5. Discover 5 is exile cards off the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value 5 or less. Cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it into your hand. Rest on the bottom in random order. Spells you can control can't be countered is a fun little interaction with Vexing Bauble, which is going to be our 4 of Modern Horizons 3 card in this deck. Whenever a player plays a spell, if a no mana was meant to cast it, counter that spell. If your spell can't be countered, it won't be countered. So you can make this Vexing Bauble a little more asymmetrical. I think that's like the big driving force for this deck. But there's a lot of other things going on. We have, a typical Lurrus Saga Workshop shell, full Moxen suite. We've got a bunch of restricted blue and black cards. We have some One Rings and some Relic of Saurons. We also have this cute little Leyline of the Void Helm package, which we haven't played in a while. I know Zero Mana had said he was interested in trying to end the game, and this was a way we could do it. Not too bad when you can actually discover into ley lines and put them on the battlefield. This is Zero Mana's exact deck list. I've changed the sideboard, but I have not touched the main. And some things that I want to say are there are some concerns I have for this deck list, but we're going to try to play it as is to get some, good testing for Zero Mana. The first thing of note is there are not enough blue cards in this deck to play Force of Will reliably on turn 1. Now, that doesn't always need to be your goal when playing Force of Will, but typically, for a low blue count deck, we're looking to try to hit 18 blue cards, and this does not reach that. This is more around 12. I'm also a little worried about the mana count in the deck. It's pretty close to a normal, big blue Tinker Shell with, around 15 lands plus Lorien Revealed and Moxen. But what we're trying to hit here is 6 mana Chimils, and that is a lot of mana. If you see the number of mana sources that Jewel plays to try to play a turn 1 or 2 Jewel, you'll notice that it has, an additional 4, total of 4 Grim Monoliths, extra Manifold Keys, and stuff like that. So the things we're going to look out for while we play this league are, do we reliably have blue cards enough for when we want to Force of Will things? And we're going to look do we have the mana to cast Chimil on a reasonably clocked turn. So we don't need to play this on turn 1 in our deck. We're not playing Jewel. We can play this on turn 2 or turn 3. We'll just need to see if we actually do get the mana to do that. Besides that, I think everything else is sound. Bunch of powerful magic cards, so I expect the deck to do reasonably well. Hopefully we can put one of these in play and maybe bobble some people. And it should be a pretty exciting workshop donation deck list. So thank you to Zero Mana for donating to see this played, and I'll see you in round 1. Are you interested in weekly vintage metagame recommendations? Do you want to see your deck list played on my channel? Or maybe you are just looking for the best way to support my vintage content. Make sure you check out the Patreon link in the description below. Let's battle. All right, here we go. Round 1 up against Tajordan. Tajordan has been practicing a couple different decks, including Oops All Spells, a Yorion version of Oops All Spells, as well as Jewel. It'd be pretty cool if we had our main deck Leyline if he is on Yorion. Oops. We did end up with 2 Force of Wills. Blue counts be damned. The Citadel, not ideal though. Looks like it's not Yorion, as the Yorion hasn't been revealed. I can't imagine we put back a hand that has a Force. So we're going to go for Saga Gaming, it seems. We also have the double workshop. So if we do draw the Chimil, then we'll be in a good spot. Looks like Jewel possibly with Soul Ring and the dual land here. Not the dual land, the double face land, I should say. Maybe turn 1 ring. Turn 1 Karn. Karn seems very bad for us. So let's force Karn. Can't imagine we're going to be in a good spot if we get Karned. We did draw Leyline out of the Void immediately. Not ideal. I'd like to get this Saga going. Play this Jet just in case we get bobbled, but I don't think this opponent will have Bobble in their deck. He's been pretty vocal about cutting Bobble from Jewel. So we are in, trouble here. If my opponent plays a land and a ring, or a land and a Jewel, we're out of Force of Wills. Not much we can really do about it, but we don't have the main needle, right? It's a little unfortunate. Can't just like name a 1 ring off our Saga. I think our Saga, if it gets to complete, will definitely just get a Black Lotus and start playing Citadel. That being said, I'm not actually sure how good of a Citadel deck this is. There's a lot of high mana cost permanents. We'll have to see. Notably, Citadel and Vexing Bobble, not a combination, but if we have the Chimil, then we can counteract that. Opponent is in the tank, which means maybe they're choosing between what spell to play. PO or Ring or Monolith, or maybe just double queuing. I can say that drawing Leyline was definitely not good, and is definitely one of the problems with playing the Leyline Helm stuff. I kind of feel like my opponent has a PO, and they're waiting till my turn to play around negation. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Well, that's good news. This Underground Saga does let us make construct tokens. And we're only 1 black mana away from playing our Leyline. Yeah, looks like it'll be a PO for 2 here. Like I said, not much we can really do about my opponent having multiple threats. We already used our Force of Will. So my opponent has a Soul Ring and Mana Vault. I can't imagine we win this game. I would be very surprised. I'd be very happy. But I would assume my opponent is going to play out their fast mana and play a Coveted Jewel and combo kill us. But maybe they drew a bunch of bricks and we can do something. Hopefully they like make Urza Saga tokens or... Pass? Any passers? I would like that. I'd like that quite a lot. Though, to be fair, if they pass and don't play something, then what's the probability that they have Force Blue card in hand and counter our Citadel anyways? So... we can't really ask for much more than actually being able to play turn 1 Force Blue card. Here's a Jewel. Okay, well, I am going to yield to 1 step. See if this bricks at all. I can't imagine that our deck is very good in the Jewel Mirror. We do have a couple different cards in the sideboard. Some Sabotages, a Hercule's Recall, a Needle, Dress Down. But in general, they are actually going to have more blue cards than us. They're going to be a higher density combo deck than us, a little bit more of a well-oiled machine than us. So we don't really gain anything from having Leyline Helm. It's a bit rough to try to play these workshop, combo shop brews when Jewel exists. It's very similar to back when we were playing, back when PO was the best deck in the format. It was very hard to play different kinds of Tinker combo decks because it's very hard to build a deck that is in the same vein as PO, but it does something better. Similar here. You have to make a pretty convincing display to say Chimil is going to be stronger than a Jewel. So this is a 6 mana again. So they PO'd for 3, didn't really cost them anything, and they get to play a new Jewel. Yeah, it's a cool card, and it is a powerful card. But you know, it's not a commander card. Sealed RCQ. Yeah, that does sound like a sealed bomb. Okay, we're actually getting a 1 ring here. That is a good thing because it means that we're not dead. Though opponent is going to pass the turn with a full 7-card hand, and we're still probably dead. But we can, you know, float a mana, get a Black Lotus, cast a Citadel. Maybe something good happens. Maybe we'll draw Vexing Bauble. Whoa! Look at that. And then we have to crack it after, but it's okay. Boom. Gaming. All right. Doesn't mean I have to use my land drop for what it's worth. Vexing Bauble. Got him. Ring has been drawn. Or the ring has been used to draw, I guess. Are we going to force Vexing Bauble, or do we not care? I kind of hope they force it, because I don't want to have to crack it. Wait, do I even have a... Yeah, I do have a mana to crack it. All right, Force Pitching Force. That's a good sign. Mishra's Workshop. Bolus's Citadel. How does that make you feel, opponent? Second force? Yeah, second. They had 3 forces in their top 19. All right. I'll concede. I tried my best, chat. Force Pitching Force. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to take out Leyline Helm, as I don't really feel like it does much in this matchup. I am going to bring in Needle and Sabotages and Hercules and Dress Down. Those cards seem pretty good. Try that. Also nice. Ups our blue count to a more reasonable area. TV, thank you for the 3 months. All right. Honestly, we put up a good fight there. We had a force for a turn 1 Karn, and we didn't lose to the first Jewel, and we we had a Bauble plus Citadel, and it just wasn't enough. Another strong example of Sink into Stupor providing a blue source so that you can actually cast PO in Jewel. It's hard to understate just how strong Sink into Stupor is in that deck. It is a huge upgrade. Card is quite good. We showed it off pretty well in the league that just went live today. It wasn't my best league in terms of playing Magic the Gathering, but did Jewel do well at NYSE? No. Everyone was very prepared for Jewel. Jewel was the most played deck, but under 50% win rate. Jewel did not do well. I think only 1 copy in the top 8 being the most played deck. Yeah, sure. Keep. that is quite a lot of jewelry. I wish it was pretty jewelry, but can't win them all. Is this hand even good? No, I don't think it's amazing, no. I think it's a keep, though. Now, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I have 6 mana post, right? No, I have 5 mana post. Yeah, I'm gonna crack and resolve a Time Walk and cycle a... I guess I don't really want to resolve a Time Walk first. I feel like I would rather just crack the Bauble first. All right, well, let's do another rebuy. All right, Chimil. That's a good one. Okay, hello. Not bad. Cast. Aha. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, that's at least a must. Is that all of my Moxen? Oh, we're close. We're very close. Yeah. So this is a must counter, right? Because I can, or should I wait? Might need to wait. Let's take a quick peek here. Hold on. If I use this and this, I have through 2 mana left over, and I can play Lotus and Lorien. But I could wait and play Time Walk and Bobble, right? Hmm. But replaying Bobble seems good though. I feel like replaying Bobble makes it worth it. We can just go Lotus, Bobble, Time Walk, right? Oh, I guess maybe not. Uh, hmm. I could just cast Lorien, right? I feel like that's better. I feel like casting Lorien here is a better play. Can still have a land drop to hit. We did not hit a land drop. Hmm. All right, well, we hit blue card for force, and we have this for next turn, so not too bad. I was kind of hoping like blue card land drop was the what we would hit. That way we could maybe play the bobble and hold up. Well, they're just passing back. No, they skip through first main. Still can very easily lose this game. We just have a force to protect us from a possible turn one jewel combo, right? All right, Academy, Ruby, Time Walk, maybe Grim Monolith, maybe Ancestral. I don't feel like I'm allowed to counter this Ancestral because I need to make sure I counter something that kills us. But maybe we can. The Tolarian Academy might just get too far out of reach. I'm going to counter it. I think that there is a reason not to counter this. But all right. So a Bobble's an okay draw here just to make this resolve. A Dress Down. All right. I'm going to play a Soul Ring, and then I'm going to cast Chimil. Boom. How does that make you feel, opponent? All right, boom. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's go. Okay. What does this get us? Survey says discover 5. Exile cards from the top of your library until you hit a non-land card with a mana value 5 or less. Okay. We hit a Vexing Bobble. Boom. Cast Vexing Bobble. Can't be countered. Combo! Combo! Ah, all right, cool. Now, do we win? That's still a question. We did take out our oops I win combination of Helm. We should still have Volkey though, right? We do have Volkey. Saga Gaming, we've got that covered. No problem. Every turn we get a cheat meal. Cheat meals for every meal. All right. This is a promising game. All it took was us drawing 4 or 5 Moxen and Black Lotus. We can Mystical Tutor and cast it off of the cheat meal. Okay, hold on. What do we hit, chat? Do we Tinker? End step Tinker for what though? End step Tinker for Citadel, I guess. This is our only blue source if we want to cast Dress Down, but it's probably fine. It's got to be Tinker, right? It could be Ancestral. Could be Transmute Artifact. Is there anything good? Oh no, I cut the Vault Key and Helm, so I guess we're not Transmute Artifacting. All right, we're gonna put a Tinker on top of our library, and then we will go to our end step. And we'll discover into Tinker. And And then we'll cast Sacrificing this Mana Crypt. Vexing Bauble triggers, but does not counter our uncounterable Tinker. Yeah, Discover 5, not as strong as Discover N, but... Boom! Okay, nice. All right, that's a good card on top. Let's go. And then every card we cast off Citadel is going to trigger Bauble, but it won't be counterable. Man, we're gaming for sure. This is absolutely a quantity of gaming that is happening. All right, doesn't look... I'm not sure we have enough permanents in our deck to do a double Citadel activation after using our Yogg-Will, to be perfectly honest. Maybe an Lurrus Saga can help us here. We're making an end step construct. Should we just cash in this? Nah, we have a dress down. What is this? Oh, I see. That's cool. Well, I think Bauble is probably not going to end up being the best card for Modern Horizons 3 for Vintage. I think Psychic Frog will be. But Sink into Stupor is probably better than Bauble as well, or a bigger impact than Bauble as well. I don't really want to Steel Sabotage the Construct, though. I guess I will. If I sabotage the Ruby, they can't play it. Yeah. I feel like it's better to just hit the Construct token. I think Frog will be the best card in Vintage, yeah. That card has been extremely impressive to me. We just need one more Black Source to play the Citadel again, so it's not a huge deal. We'll play a Bauble, and then cycle our Bauble. Monolith. Okay. All right, well, we're certainly at a worse spot than we were before, but we do have another cheat meal, so... What we got? Urkel's Recall. All right, so be it. I will Urkel's Recall you. I guess I could have put it in my hand, right? But this stops the Ruby, so maybe it's fine. Don't feel like I need... I can always put it in my hand, right? Yeah. Kind of want them to like invest in a construct, maybe go for a metamorph. I guess if they metamorph, yeah. I kind of want to hold this dress down for a metamorph too, right? Tough spot. Don't want to die though. But I guess it is a 1/1 after we Hercles them, so. Oh man, what a game. Metamorph? Or is it gonna be a 1 ring? Mystic Forge. Yeah, dress down stops Metamorph's ability to copy something. Though things, yeah, okay. Mystic Forge is good. Why do I feel like I'm not winning this game? I probably should have put that Hercles in my hand, to be honest. Black mana? Another Chimil. That's unfortunate. They don't do anything together. All right. Let's go to the end step. We got a Lorien revealed. That's a good one. Cast. Draw 3. Force. New Bauble. Got our black mana. Okay. Well, it's specifically... It depends on which clone, for what it's worth. You don't choose what it copies because it doesn't have that ability. We have to do it before it resolves, obviously. I thought that was clear. Time Vault. Okay. Uh, the One Ring. Okay. Things are bad. I'm not sure we're winning. All right. Am I dressing this down? I guess we are dressing this down. Not really happy about this, but it's not really getting that much better if we wait. So we drew a key. That's good. A One Ring of our own. Okay. Kind of need some help here. I can't play my. Oh, okay. I have achieved help. That's what we were looking for. All right. We have successfully won the game. Just win. No problem. Our deck doesn't have a lot of just wins. This is uncounterable. We gotta win. Let's go. That is like part of the reason I was explained why the Leyline Helm is in the deck. More like ways to just win, but yeah, they're One Ring protected, but like we'll set up a part like all the rest of our counter spells. We'll bounce their thing. Like we're going to win the game. Um, I'll just resubmit. Seems fine. Okay, this hand's great. This hand's wonderful. I have a force. I've got blue cards. Loving it. If we beat Jewel in round one, that's a pretty sweet start. Technically, this hand also casts Chimil on turn one if I find it. Maybe the concerns are overblown. The better 6-mana artifact workshop deck, maybe. Okay, let's not go too far. Opponent is on the mull, at least to 6. Debating 6 on the play here. I like this hand a lot. I can get pitch cast this transmute. Workshop. And monolith. And the One Ring, I assume. Nope. And force backup. All right, all right. This is where it gets dicey. My opponent had a strong 6. Turn 1 ring plus backup. Did I bring the needle in? I swear I brought the needle in, right? I did bring the needle in. Okay. Steel sabotage. Damn. That's unfortunate. A little late on the steel sabotage. Guess we just hold it up for a jewel. Let them draw 2. Don't feel like bouncing this is bouncing this any good? Do they just simply have another mana, they play it again? We don't have a counter anyways. Or is it better to just let them draw 2? If we bounce it, they have to use 4 mana, draw 1. Is that a good use of our steel sabotage? I feel like it. But also, is this really getting better, though? Every turn, they're going to draw more and more. Yeah. Interesting to not draw first. Oh, I'm representing Hull Breacher. My opponent is playing around Hull Breacher. That's pretty fun. I'm going to cycle this Lorien Revealed. I was like wondering why they didn't activate the ring, but playing around Hull Breacher here makes sense. Definitely a card that our deck might play. So we need help. That's what we need. Maybe I'm supposed to play Bobble first here so I don't force that. My bad. I don't think they would ever force the Time Walk, but rather safe than sorry. All right, what can we draw? Needle? Lorien Revealed. Okay. Nice Vexing Bobble. Okay. I don't have high hopes here. I do not have high hopes. I guess they can't protect their follow-up spell here with Force, but... This is a problem I have, not just with this deck, but with all of these Blue Workshop decks, is there is a lot of air in the deck. Even when you're casting Lorien Reveal for 3, there's just so many dead cards to draw through. I had that problem when I was playing the Transmute Artifact One Ring 40k deck. 7 cards in my opponent's hand. Notably bad for me. Probably supposed to cycle the Bobble. I mean, maybe we wait until we draw first. This is a war. Okay. Take 3, pass the turn. Do we cycle Bobble? Feels like we cycle Bobble. The problem here is we have so few cards that do anything. Any world where Monolith gets restricted. Kind of doubt it. I think if the Jewel deck was ever truly a problem, then you would just hit Jewel. All right, well, we can Mystical for Tinker. Then we just have to hope it resolves, which is a problem, but... If we hadn't cycled our Bobble, maybe? Yogg will... I don't know, we're just going Tinker. Like, just do the Tinker thing. Can't imagine this would resolve from this spot, but... Zerta is legal in Vintage, but Lurrus Saga is also legal, and you can't play them in the same deck. Okay, hopefully a Citadel here. If not, we're pretty dead, so... You don't have double blue. PO for 4. Yeah, all right, I see you. 12 cards in my opponent's hand. All right, we resolved. It's definitely Citadel, right? It's definitely Citadel. All right, okay, hold up. Cast Chimil. All right, cast Time Vault. Cast the One Ring. Cast Sensei's Top. Just need to find a manifold key. All right, we have 5 life. What is the best way to approach this? Yeah, but I still think we need to, like... I guess we have a steel sabotage. Let's start by drawing. Let's draw through this. Vexing Bauble. Cast that. Play this. And now I'll spin. I don't really want to lose any more life. So we just let it hit Lorien revealed. It's probably fine. No, because we have a spells cannot be countered. They can metamorph our time vault and get a one ring is like the biggest problem I'm seeing. And we are gonna have to get rid of this ring at some point as well. We have force, but we're at 3. And if we use our sabotage, there's a problem there. Obviously, we could just put the Lorien in hand, but isn't it better to draw 3 with the Lorien? We're definitely passing from here. The question, first question is, I'm not 100% sure we're supposed to draw 3. We know the top card is Ruby. Huh. No, that's not true. Jewel can easily win through Vault. Like maybe they don't win with one attack, but they can put together a substantially broken board state that we can't beat. They are at 13 though. So we know there's a Ruby. I kind of believe we're not supposed to cast this Lorien revealed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's probably like 8 and 32. I'm just gonna put this in my hand. I think it's wrong to, because I believe we need to have force and steel sabotage up off of Lotus. So maybe I'll just cast it. We have Bobble and top. The key was 1 down? Oh no, the key was 3 down because it's drawn in this order for some reason. Okay. Well, we just need to live. We don't actually just need to live. We need to live and then have 10 permanents to sack our ring, but that seems doable, so. My opponent could also get like a needle or something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 9 permanents in play. They got Black Lotus. Return the Vexing Bauble to hand. I just want to force it. I'm gonna crack a blue and spin, I guess. Oh boy. I should just put the Lorien reel in my hand like I said I would. If they're willing to spend blue 3 on this, I feel like we should force it. I do feel like this is a bit risky, but so we do have an answer to our own One Ring next turn. We can sack it to Citadel, and we have enough permanents to do that. So I think as long as we don't die on this turn, we'll be okay. Metamorph, please. What are they gonna get? They got a Chimil. Uh-oh. This kind of makes me feel like they shouldn't have played mana to bounce the bauble then. Wait, so we got baited. I mean, we're not winning either way, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I knew if I had made the play that I wanted to make, where I just put the Lorien in my hand, we would have won this game. But I got greedy. I would have had a blue card, so I would have had double counterspell. And I would win the game. I just got greedy trying to go deeper for no reason. There's no reason to get greedy. We're gonna win the game on the next, like, we are untapping with Chimil Citadel 1,000,000 mana. No, I threw it. I threw it. I should have listened to my gut instinct, and I got persuaded. To be fair, we went 7 cards deep, or we only went 6 cards deep, but we went 6 cards deep and missed. But we did know one of those cards. Classic Vexing Bauble does nothing. It's too bad we don't have 10 permanents in play, because then if they like use a metamorph and go to 9, we could just one tap them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We only have 8 permanents in play though. After using the Lotus. Yeah, they're just gonna metamorph my Time Vault and go infinite here. Though I guess we have ring protection, so I might make them play it. They can't win on the same turn. Like, they can Karn me though. They just need to Karn me, right? Oh yeah, they can copy a Citadel and win. Because this is players. Yeah, each opponent. I mean, they have a mana crypt in play. Yeah, let's make them find the line. They have multiple winning lines, but see if they find it. Just picked up the mana vault, so they didn't see that. They didn't see it. If they tell me a winning line, I'll also concede. My opponent gave me a question mark. I said, if you can tell me a winning line, I will concede. He said, activate Saga. And I said, that does not currently beat the ring. And we got an okay back. My opponent needs to tell me find Metamorph, copy Citadel, activate, or Karn Lattice. Those are the two. Those are the two things I would accept to concede here. But like, like I'm just supposed to let them win? Like, well, I don't know. Like, they need to tell me how they win. If they don't know the answer on how they win the game, then why should I concede to them? All right, they're tilting off. I don't know. Like, I have assembled infinite turns. I can't attack you. I don't know. Like like so the line they talked about is the normal line that Joe does is they'll make a bunch of things, they will make a handful of counter spells, and they'll pass the turn. But the problem is that line doesn't win the game because I'm going to untap with all of my spells uncounterable, play 2 artifacts, activate construct, and lose. And they're going to lose. So they have to find a line that beats what I'm presenting. And for future reference, the 2 lines here are Karn, turn off my board. That's a winning line. Then attack for lethal on the next turn after. Or they can play a Metamorph and copy Citadel and activate Citadel. That would be a winning line. But if they can't find either winning line, then I can't just concede to that. All right, round 2 rematch. That's a keep for me. Chat, do you like Mox, Workshop, Relic, Ancestral on their upkeep, or Slam Ring? feel like I like that. I don't know. Like if my opponent's on Jewel, right? Which cards give me the best chance of winning against Jewel? I feel like neither, but we don't really have enough like blue cards in our deck to expect to get Force of Will blue card off of this Ancestral. I could actually cast this on my turn. Maybe I should have done that. Because I could maybe hit Lotus Vault Key or something. And I don't feel like I need to play around. I don't feel like I need to play around negation. Are we gonna have to go through our time vault key turns because of oh, that is unfortunate. We will not be making any Volt Key turns because we have been carned. I was about to say we're about to play out all of our Time Vault turns because that would 100% make sense after that. I mean, we're not beating turn 1 Karn. We needed to draw Force Blue card to do that. Not sure. I guess I'm gonna play out some cards, I guess. I don't know. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, this is to be fair, I feel like all of our cards would exist in our deck even if we had more blue sources. So it's not like we would have drawn blue source, but we could never really expect to draw Force Blue card there, and we kind of needed to always draw Force Blue card there. So I definitely would have rather Relic Ancestral on my turn. It wouldn't have got us the win, but it would have at least given us more chances to win this game. So that was a little bit wrong. We do not have Sink into Stupor. I'm playing the deck list as is from the other player, from the deck donator. Metamorph. Yep. Kind of expected my opponent. I guess they don't have enough mana to Lattice us there. Not much to do. We don't really have ways of beating this, right? I feel like we don't. We kind of just concede to Karn. We have a chain in the board, but we don't have any in the main. Sinking into Stupor would be a nice addition to this deck as more blue cards and a bounce spell. Agree with that idea. Needle. I'll probably just draw one more time and then concede. I really don't, like I said, I really don't think there's any, we don't really have counterplay here. Wasteland has been named. All right, I'm just gonna concede. I don't really feel like there's any reason to play this out from this spot. Let's get the needle and the sabotages. Maybe we do just need to put the chain in our deck. Or maybe we just lose to Karn and it's fine. Probably don't need this island, actually. What did we take out last? Oh, we took out Leyline Helm. Yeah, let's just do that again. Let's just do that again for sure. Yeah, like I said, we're not playing for clock here. We're playing for content, and we're playing for testing. So I think this is fine. I do like how in this matchup, when we go post board, we end up with 5, 10, 17 blue spells, which is still lower than I'd like, but more than before. So that makes me happy. Yeah, yeah, we're rematching. That can definitely happen on slower days in the vintage queues. Absolutely. No, I actually don't think we're going to win the game through a Karn without Lattice. Like, my opponent has Saga first, and their Saga tokens are always going to be bigger. So no, it's not like we are just stone cold game one dead to Karn basically. Like we do have Saga double C or something, but that was not happening in that particular version of the game. So it is a little bit interesting, right? Because this deck is playing Black Spells and Underground Seas and Lorien Revealed, but it could just be playing Blue Spells and Sink into Stupor instead. There's like some upside to having Underground Seas so you can cast your ley lines in other games, right? This is turn one Bobble, so I'm going to keep it. Feel like there's enough power off of a turn one Bobble, and we're still doing things. We have Time Walk Saga combination, which can let us get a Black Lotus earlier to cast the Citadel or Chimil. Chimel? Chi? Meal. Meal. It's like double E sound, double E sound. Trying to say it right. It was cool. I Googled and I looked, there was a whole Ixalan pronunciation guide, which is pretty dope. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure that this Vexing Bubble is enough, but like as I said, this deck really can't be affording to just mulligan to force. That's not really how the game plan is going to work out. We don't have a lot of the good stuff that a normal blue deck would have against Jewel, so a hand where I can maybe put pressure on them with Bobble, and then I actually have some reasonable mana to cast a 6-drop on turn 1, sorry, 2 or 3, depending on if we can maybe get Time Walk on turn 2. All right. Saga Bubble. Saga go. All right. Drew a Sensei's top. So we could technically go Mana Vault and Lorien Revealed and cast Time Walk and top. And then we would need to draw a mana source to be able to cast a Citadel. But it would be a turn earlier. Is that worth it? Do we have a spin as well or no? 1, 2, 3, no. Still think it might be worth it. This one I'm a little less confident on. So if we draw a land, I guess we could always just get a key, right? It's kind of giving up on the Drew a Steel Sabotage. It's giving up on the Citadel a little bit, but does work fairly well from here. Yeah, I kind of like key more, maybe. It's not exactly straightforward. Yeah, I just gonna do this. And this lets us do a lot of different things. So we're then looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we still have, yeah. So this lets us play Steel Sabotage and then do the thing. Yeah, I like this. I do like this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Play that after so that it's uncounterable. All right, so then I play a Chimil, and then I play Chimil, and then I play a Sapphire, and then I guess I spin so I can see which card I want to hit. Which card do we want to hit? Do we want is Mystical Tutors getting us Tinker, and then Tinker next turn is enough. So I guess that's good then. This Saga's coming off. They'll have to Needle Key, but I think that's fine. Well, I guess I could have done Transmute Artifact instead of Tinker. Oh wait, this doesn't work because I because I have a tap Mana Vault. That's unfortunate. They're just gonna cast a Jewel, right? That's a cool play. Yeah, we could choose not to draw it and then hit it off of our Chimil at the end of turn. It's a sweet line. Wonder if I would have found that line. Oh, opponent's going off. We might not ever get a turn here. I gotta heat up some food after this. Chat, do not let me start the queue without putting some food in the microwave. More water. Yeah, not much we can really do here. We do have the win using the spin stuff if they ever pass the turn, because it will be uncounterable. We may never get another turn, though, so it's hard. Yeah, it's really hard. You can't really get a needle name key, because we could just tinker for Citadel. They don't know the Citadel's in our hand. This is going to be another Jewel, then. I mean, the only way... They just have to go for it, right? They can just try to cast a bunch of Jewels until they find Vault Key. PO. I mean, the good news is... Oh, another Jewel. Jeez. Okay. I mean, they have a million mana here, so... There's a lot of ways we can die at this point. Karn's a concession as well. PO. I mean, if they draw 6 here, it's not helping. I would say we're like almost assuredly dead from this spot, but let's see what happens. Oh, another Jewel. That's just like 4 actual factual Jewels in the top 23. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? Normally there's some Metamorphs. That was how many cards? Like 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. With a Vexing Bauble in play, Time Walk has been used. Like if they play Vault Key, I'll concede. But if they play Karn, I'll concede. But like, isn't there a chance they pass the turn still? Okay, now they're gonna play a Metamorph on Chimil. Or are they gonna play a Metamorph on Key and go Volt Key? 1%. A classic. Okay, we're going dueling still. Exciting. It's a little hard to do jewel stuff with a bobble in play, right? It's not that hard. But you like don't get access to Moxen, and Moxen are a pretty large portion of your deck. Seven cards. Mana Crypt, Lotus, and 5 Moxen. All right, here's a Metamorph. Are we gonna do a Jewel, or are we gonna do a Manifold Key, or a Chimil? Chimil, okay. All right, now they can play their zeros. The fact that my opponent keeps making letting their Chimil gets to play through Bobble too is so sick. It's so bad for me. uh, 2 mana at the moment. 3 mana at the moment. Metamorph? Uh-huh. I assume it's a jewel. Yeah. What a fun little another Metamorph. So this is drawing 3 each time. But once she finds some Moxen, should just be enough. $20 cards left in the deck. It's a really weird spot. Ancient Tomb. 11 life. PO also looks good here. Yeah. I mean, there's 15 cards left in the deck. Can't imagine that isn't going to kill me. Probably should concede to that PO. Just play Volky. No. You can't really fizzle from here. Like, even if Volky is in the bottom... I guess technically if Volky is the bottom 2 cards, then you would probably lose. Maybe. Yeah. They just make a construct and take extra turns. Like if even if they were to just take extra turns right now, I would concede to that because they have 12 turns to make a construct and attack. It's going to kill me. All right, all they need is a time vault because if any Metamorph is a key. Like even though they have a Mana Crypt too, like they can always get rid of their Mana Crypt. They have 2 more POs and a Tinker, so I'm just waiting for them to put the card in play. I mean, they could technically have it at the bottom. I mean, we know they have Metamorphs, right? 1, 2 Metamorphs. Can't remember if there was another Metamorph or not. What they shouldn't do is cast Paradoxical Outcome here if they have one of those. And we're just getting a lot of cards in. I respect that. Karn, casting Karn. Metamorph. Another one? You're at 9. No. You just attack with infinite turns. All right, Tinker off of the Mana Crypt and getting a Time Vault. All right, that's lethal. That kills me. GG. We got brutalized in that one. Okay, here we go. Creator Battle. Round 3. 2 mana, 3 mana. I mean, I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm gonna get Vexing Bobbled, right? Underground Sea, Ruby, Pass. Okay. All right, so my best draw is Workshop. That's a second Chimil. All right, well, I mean, I am throwing a lot down onto the table to do this, but I'm going to go Mana Crypt, Monolith, Mana Vault, Soul Ring. Or One Ring, I should say. Yes, there's a portable hole copy pasta in chat. He picks a different... he rotates between a few different copy pastas for me. Sometimes it's exclamation mark ego. All right. This is bad for me. I now went from some mana to very little mana. I mean, I'm pretty forced into that line by keeping the hand, and I think it's fine. It seems like the kind of hand that this deck would keep. That looks kind of bad. Narset, huh? Saga Gaming. Not a bad draw. Found a land off of Narset's pretty dope. Ooh, Tamio. It's a sweet one, too. And Demonic Tutor. Things are going badly. Are they going to flip it? Ancestral flip it? Damn. Why has he got to go off like this? Next turn, can regrow it, do it again. That's wild. Time Walk. Well. Pretty awkward here. -3, get back Ancestral Recall, cast Ancestral Recall, go up to 8 cards in hand. Seems good. Yeah. Only need to get to 7. Be pretty fun to play that, do that, and then get Bowmastered. Yeah, yeah, I do agree that Eric's start seems stronger. This might be because his cards resolved and mine did not, but who knows? Who could really say? The frog. All right. I mean, I don't really feel like this is gonna work, but I will attempt to say no to your frog. All right. Well, attempt was made. All right, well, we're going to cast one more spell, and if my opponent counters that spell as well, then we will concede the game. Don't feel like we're going to make a construct here. The One Ring. I guess... Yeah, this is short on using key. I guess we could use the key and then play the One Ring. The One Ring's not very good into Narsa. I mean, it's not bad into Narsa. I guess they'll draw on their turn. Nah, let's just jam a Chimil here. That's why we're here, right? We're here for this. All right. Nope. I didn't really think it was going to resolve, but I gave it my best try. Let's see if I can kill this Tamio. I do have nothing. I'm out of things. Oh, is there a bounce spell? Ah, all right. I'm out of it. I'm off it. I've been vanquished. All right. I don't think force is good here. So let's board force out. And then let's play Dismember and Argentum Masticores. Maybe this Mystical is not very good either. Leyline could be good. We'll see. Okay. On the play. Absolutely. Saga Gaming. Ruby. Seems like a good Bobble matchup. Bobble. Probably gets forced, right? Got him. Saga. Gaming. Sorry. Top. We didn't see any Wastelands game one. Tamio turn one, maybe? Oh, Undercity Sewers. Keep the card on top. Play a Mox Emerald. Play a Needle. Are they a Needle Saga? That'd be fun. Sweet. You do love to see it, don't you? Better have another force. Ooh, I can get my own force at any time as well because I had Vamp plus top, huh? I think they have a Wasteland or they die. Classic Saga Gaming. Let's go. The Bobble did work there. The Bobble ate the thing it needed to do. Needle named Saga. And we're off to the races. And even if they had something crazy here, we had Vamp. Yeah, construct tokens, no problem. Volt key, though, kind of a problem. Chimil, right on time. All right, I'm going to get one of the manifold keys. I'm going to untap my Time Vault. You're going to concede the game. You're going to... Yeah, that's fine. Oh! Mental misstep. Well, I don't have my own mental misstep. Oh, I don't have a force! I don't have a force! I cut all my counters. Wait, do I have a Yagwell? I have a Yagwell, but I don't have enough mana. Oh no. I don't have another key. What do we get? Uh-oh. My bad. All right. My plan made a lot of sense in my head, but then it stopped making sense. So, all right. So what we should do is we should get a Black Lotus, and then we should transmute our Time Vault into a One Ring. Agreed? Or wait, can we get a Tolarian Academy? Does that do the same thing? I might do the same thing. Let's get a Tolarian Academy. Good, my opponent didn't concede there. Would have been bad. 3, 4. I can make 5 mana total, so I can go up 3. I could go up to a Masticore. I feel like we just go up to a ring, right? Without, I mean, I just got a 5/5 in my hand. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a Karn in this deck too, but there is not currently a Karn in this deck. Demonic Tutor. Okay. At any point, we could get a Yagwell and get those back. So, Black Lotus. Blue. Another Nart. No, why? Why? It's so evil. Oh, hey, Yagwell. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Doesn't win the game on the spot, but it's pretty damn close. They got a Force of Negation. It's not good for me. I feel like I'm still jamming, though. Maybe I should just play the Yagwell. Just play the Masticore. Yeah, the Masticore is probably... So if they don't have a blue card in their hand... Yeah, I'm just supposed to play the Masticore here. Oh, they have 6 through it, so it sounds like they didn't have a blue card in their hand, but... Oh, well. Oh, I get to draw a card on their turn here at some point. All right, F6. Was it Hercule? Come on. Oh, wait, they're gonna let me? They're gonna let me do it? That's weird. I feel like I would have Hercled me here, but what do I know? Maybe he was holding Hercules as a negation, blue card for negation, maybe. Not really sure exactly what went down there. I do know that I don't have another black land, huh? That might have been a mistake. All right, I like how this is trending. I need a vexing bauble, huh? Or a Chimil. Play a Chimil. I do think he's gonna Hercules me now at the end of step, though. I guess I should get 5 damage in, or should I just resolve Chimil? No, because I guess he can't do that pre-combat anyway, because I have all this Moxin mana. We're not discarding anything. What are you talking about? I don't have any forces up in my deck, though, so I can't counter anything. Maybe he'll counter this. We certainly use the power of the One Ring in this game. Oh, I guess if he Hercules us, we are discarding a million. That is true. I did not calculate that into the plan here. Somehow I don't feel like that's a huge issue, but I guess we'll see. Oh, I got Discover 5 Tinker. Does this do anything? What does this even do? I feel like it does nothing, right? Oh, we get a bobble. Tinker a bobble? I mean, it's just gonna get bounced, but I guess we could just tinker a Lotus so that we have a Lotus, actually. I like a Lotus. Tinkering a ring doesn't do anything. That's not how that card. That is not how any of that works, chat. That is not how any of that works. I feel like we don't need a new ring. Kind of want to keep a Masticore though. I feel like I don't need a Chimil. Maybe I get rid of an Emerald. I feel like I can get rid of this Citadel too. Actually, that's dangerous. If he negates my Yogwill, I don't want to lose my Citadel. All right, I'm getting rid of this Masticore. All right, I got rid of a few cards, just a couple. Oh no, I got rid of my Masticore. That's notably kind of bad for me. This was not the ideal scenario here. I guess I'm in trouble now if I get my Yogwill negated, huh? I have a second Masticore is how I win the game after that, but if this gets negated and there is a negation in hand, it's really bad. Okay, it got negated. Well, that's bad. I guess I should have kept the Masticore in hand. Damn. I think we had just enough to afford that. Vexing Bauble, you're a turn too late. Wait, it's getting forced? I guess force pitch force. Okay, fair enough. All right, nothing was ever resolving. My opponent has an Undercity Sewers and nothing in play. I have a million mana and nothing in play. Who wins the game, chat? Oh yeah, I guess we could change it. It's been a long time. It was initially a Discord for streaming. I wonder if I have to change the MTG bot thing though. That would stink. I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't think I'm winning this game, by the way. I believe I know it looks like we're winning the game, but I don't think we're winning the game. I think my actions have caused us to lose this game, which is just a classic. I could have played around this in a variety of meaningful ways, and I chose not to. Uh-oh. Hit a second land. Not frog time, though. The One Ring. I don't think I play that until I'm getting attacked. Brainstorm. That seems good. Unless he Brainstorm locks himself. Oh, that's a fetch land, so don't have to worry about that. I guess if I had played this One Ring and it had resolved, we would have been Null Rod. Sorry, if we played the Bobble and it resolved, it would have been Null Rod, and I wouldn't be able to use the Citadel, which is also probably not a good thing. Though 24 cards. Actually, they drew one of the cards they put back off Brainstorm. Frog time? Oh. Well. Dismember doesn't kill that. Oh my lord. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright. Big. I guess I should have cast the One Ring first. Still can't use Lurrus Saga. Oh, I guess I'm not going to be able to use my One Ring if I play this turn. Oops. Time Walk? Hello. Let's go to my next turn. Leyline of the Void is a little late here. I guess we play it, though. Did I board in Channel? Sorry, I didn't board in Chain of Vapor, right? I don't think I boarded in Chain of Vapor. I feel like I didn't board in anything, did I? No, I didn't board in Chain. I didn't board in Hercules, so... I mean, I have Leyline Helm. I don't think I can play this Vexing Bauble. Maybe I can play this Vexing Bauble. I'm at 1. I guess I shouldn't play this Vexing Bauble. I have a One Ring trigger, so... we got that going for us. Kill them with Citadel! I wish I could, friend. I wish I could. I wish I could. But alas, I cannot. I can kill them in a variety of different ways if there was not a Null Rod in play right now. We have an Argenta Masticore still in our deck that can kill the Null Rod. That is it. But we're not living to cast it, so we are dead. Yeah, I mean, this... my opponent would have had Force, but this is definitely my fault. I could have played my discard better. Sad Justin. Oh, I've been muted the whole time. A classic. I'm trying to not to eat and have it come up on the mic, and then I muted myself. Well, I was just saying I'm gonna keep it and try to draw land, and then I said, oh, I only said a land, so I'm gonna draw a workshop instead. Now you're all caught up. That's worse. I am not currently playing Stupor. It probably should be playing Stupor, but we are playing it as is, as the donator wanted to see it. So, wow. Thanks, Eric. It's very nice of you. Thanks for the 32 months. Could you not null rod me if you really loved me? Maybe. All right, I'm banking on a mana source here. I should have been more specific. I really feel like if you truly loved me, you wouldn't have null rodded me. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Black? Orcish Bowmaster. Sure. I do not feel like I'm going to win this game. Even if we tinker a Citadel, we would have to get pretty lucky. Yeah, I thought I had you covered because I had Vamp plus top, so I thought I could just counter whatever you did to counter the key. But it turns out my deck doesn't have Mental Misstep, and I boarded out all the forces, so I could not make the Vamp play. Too funny. I could have made a lot of better choices in that game, to say the least. I was outmaneuvered. Sometimes streamer bad? Question mark. I have very little hope of our tinker resolving here, but the classic brainstorm into draw the card back with Psychic Frog. Value. The bubble? Okay. All right. Well, if it's just a counterspell and not a Flusterstorm, we might be okay. We have 16 life to give. No, I like the cute frog. This one's a little too much for me. Upkeep, Vamp, Bobble. Oh, what a combination gaming. Hopefully it's not Flusterstorm. Hopefully it's just Force of Will on top. We'll have to see. If my Tinker does not resolve, I am willing to go to the next one, though. All right. Demonic Tutor. Well, that might have incentivized them to... All right, whatever. It's time. Tinker. Force? Force? Do you have another one? Has to be Fluster or Pierce. No, we got a Resolver. Exciting. I'm going to put the Bolas Citadel in play and hope it goes well. I think that's the plan. That's a good one. That's a Brian Koval top of the Citadel library if I've ever seen one. Ooh, and additional value? Okay. And that. Yeah, uh-huh. 7 life. We might just die anyways. I feel like I'm not willing to pay 4 life for this relic, so I guess I'll just put it into play. Okay. So we kind of need to hit like a ley line off the top and then demonic for a helm, maybe? That could be a line here. Or just a vault key. Vault key works. A vamp. Okay, a vamp should be enough, right? A vamp costs 3 life. I can put a time vault on top. And then I can cast a time vault. And then I can demonic for key. Yeah. Oh man, Relic of Sauron making black mana. Okay, cast vamp. Put a time vault on top. Cast time vault. I guess I could have repeal again. No, repeal doesn't do it. And then cast demonic. And then key. Yeah, always cast Vexing Bauble first. No. Then I could add a Bowmaster. Then I could add a Bowmaster. We wouldn't want that. That would be bad. I mean, I just was making sure I had enough mana. I'd be close to not having enough mana if I went the other way, right? Doesn't matter. Both the lines are deterministically winning. Okay. That was a crazy Citadel hitting Time Walk Chimil. We definitely take those. I feel like a Sphinx is actually good here. And then I don't like Mystical Tutor very much. I don't really like Force in this matchup, even though I don't really like Force in this matchup. Maybe I want some Dismembers. Oh, like we kind of wanted... I guess we can't get Karned at this point. Let's play like this. I do like Leyline against Lurrus, though. Or maybe we want to have like some more... I don't know. Everything seems good. Who knows? Okay, what do we got? Classic Tolarian Academy. Vexing Bubble combination. His hand's almost really good. Just needed a mana. I guess that's a lot of hands that need a mana. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. All right. Open with a Leyline of the Void. What now, opponent? I saw your Lurrus. I know you use the graveyard. I've brought in counterplay. And by bringing in counterplay, I mean it was in my main. Okay, top gaming. Vexing Bauble. Oh, they have a Daze. Guess we should play around Daze. Vexing Bauble. How do you fare, opponent? Do you have to force it because you are a control gamer, relying on force of will? Or do you not care? Aha! Force pitching force. Again. Aha! I think we're currently winning. I guess if we get Wastelanded, we're probably losing, but... Not bad. I guess if they play a Frog, we're Oh, time walk. Okay. Wait, are we gonna like maybe beat Lurrus Saga? That would be crazy, right? Nope, there's a wasteland. All right. Well, I tried. I did my best. Ah, the 6-mana spell. Perfect. Ah, the 5-mana spell. Perfect. This is another classic issue of the big blue workshop style decks where if you just don't draw a workshop and you're not like playing ancient tombs or a ton of monoliths, sometimes you just can't cast your rings and things. Like this, like even if these were like say these were extra rings, right? You still wouldn't be able to cast rings here. This Urza Saga is going to kill us. I might actually want to just crack Bobble here. Kind of need a workshop mana. Or hear me out, we need 2 more Vexing Baubles. I mean, that's a game-winning card if I draw a workshop. Yeah. Kind of an interesting league so far. Ah, Ancestral Recall. That's a good one. I feel like we should... we should probably play a new Bauble, yeah? No, they just forced it? Pitching misstep? Damn. I couldn't play the Bauble first because it's a Black Lotus, but... Workshop. Land. The One Ring! I believe we're gonna lose. Sad. It was a winnable game. Too many Vexing Baubles. We drew all 4 Vexing Baubles. I mean, we have 3 more Chimils to draw to, so it's not getting much better for us. They did not make a construct or float a mana, but they did get a needle. Are they gonna name Helm of Obedience? They've named Time Vault. Fair. They did lose to Time Vault in game 1. We know they're not sniping, so that's nice. Another Saga. Yeah, that kind of means they have another Force, doesn't it? If they didn't make a construct. They could have just misclicked, though. We don't have any more baubles, so it is what it is. Don't think this Leyline of the Void has done very much. Oh, they could buy Lurrus, I guess, if they wanted to. That's a 3/2 lifelinker. Draw 3. Workshop. 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 That's a Relic of Sauron. Okay, fine. I got multiple Sauron adjacent cards. This is a classic. This is an absolute classic. Hmm. You know, sometimes you don't have mana, and sometimes well, there's a Mox Opal on the other side, so they're more of a combo oriented Lurrus deck, maybe PO things. I guess I need to bring the forces back in. Uh, don't think this is a good sign. I'm not willing to concede yet, but I am dead next turn. Workshop. Workshop. I deserve it, right? Sag. Yup. I guess we have to bring forces back in, because it looks like they're not actually a Lurrus Saga deck. Looks like they're more of a... If they have an Opal, they gotta be more PO adjacent. Let's go back like this. I guess that probably means I don't want Sphinx, but... No, we saw a frog, didn't we, in game one? And a Bowmaster? Wait, how can there be a frog, a Bowmaster, and a Mox Opal? What are they doing over there? What are they cooking? I feel like they're cooking something. All right. Force check. Ew, gross. Isn't that so lame? Okay. I kind of like Vexing Bubble in this deck so far. It's been, you know, a little hit or a little miss, but had some good stuff going on. Wasteland. Oh, wait, they have Wasteland. What is going on over there? I guess I should have... I don't know. They've got a little bit of everything. A little bit of pizzazz. We've seen Sensei's Top, and we've seen Opal, and we've seen Wasteland, and we've seen Frog and Bowmaster. I don't know. Just cards they like? Perfect. Excellent. Fantastic. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. I do have my Pearl in play. We can cast it. Cycle. Oh, Ancestral Recall. That's a card in my deck. Just saying. I don't think we're winning this game, chat. I do not believe we are winning this game. I'm gonna use this just because it uses the blue mana. Where if I don't draw another blue source, then I can't really use this. Never mind. Well, I thought we were going to beat Lurrus Saga for a small window in time, but it does not look like we are going to actually beat... Hey, they have Sauron cards too. All right. Black Lotus. And a workshop? And a workshop? And a workshop? And a workshop? Not a workshop. Not a workshop. Looks like they have a counterspell anyways. Because they had Ancestral, so why not? Have I tried drawing a workshop? No, I haven't tried drawing a workshop. I've only shouted loudly at the screen about workshop. I've never actually tried to draw it. Maybe I'll try that next turn here. If I try really hard on the next turn, I feel like we could get it done. Yo, glad you enjoyed the NYC recap. I thought it was a pretty good video. One of my better recap videos. Not all my recap videos are super great. Okay, Pass the turn, holding up. Okay, all right. I will channel my energy and cast. Not that one. Chimil. Does it resolve? No, it does not resolve. It resolves? My cheat meal resolves? Well, I would like chicken tendies. Vamp. What are we vamping for? Is it a workshop? What are we vamping for? Any vampers in chat? What is this? You are trying to flusterstorm my vampiric tutor, but my vampiric tutor cannot be countered, opponent. No, no, no. It's a cheat meal. Of course you gotta pick chicken tendies. No, it's okay, opponent. Opponent is sad about their choice, but it's not their fault. They've never played against the cheat meal, so... I would like a card that lets me cast Master... I mean... I kind of want to get Ancestral, you know? But what if they just cast a Bowmaster? Wouldn't that be sad? We should get Tinker for Citadel. Let's just get Tinker for Citadel. Uncounterable Tinker for Citadel, mind you. Uh-oh. Vampiric Tutor of their own. What are they going to do? This should be interesting. Well, I needed a workshop to cast Chimil. And now I don't. So who cares about workshop? Not me. Okay. Blue, black, Psychic Rug. Blue, black. Urkel's Recall. Oh, I got Wastelanded. That's bad. That's notably not good for me. I did not expect to get Wastelanded there. Maybe I should have played around it. I guess I should have played around it. My bad. A Soul Ring. Okay. Next turn. Hi to Jordan. Show and tell the Sphinx? Nah, we're gonna hard cast that bad girl. Maybe. Probably not, actually. Probably gonna sit in our hand and do nothing. Most of my deck is a sit in hand and do nothing deck. I mean, that was the plan. I would like to tinker out a Citadel. We don't have a Brainstorm to put the Sphinx back, so. We've actually resolved quite a few Chimils tonight. It's kind of been nice. We've also had almost as many across the table. All right, Frog's in there. Now what? All right. What do we got? Sensei's top. Seems good with my Citadel. Hardcast Mindbreak Trap. Guess we're gonna get rid of this Pearl and just never cast this Sphinx. Seems fine. All right. Citadel Gaming. Ring Gaming. I don't really know if I'm allowed to pay 5 life to draw 3 cards here. See if they have a Bowmaster. I think I'd rather just pay 3 life to draw 3 cards than pay 5 life to draw 3 cards. Argentum Masticore. I'm like a little worried that this thing could just hop in the air and kill me. I'm like a little worried. I'm a little worried we're going to win this game. We're not going to win this game. I think I'm going to just draw past this and try to win the game instead of trying to deal with this. All right, we got Bobble combination. Yeah, we do have ring protection, but like there are other turns, right? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I would rather just like go through more cards, but maybe I'm crazy. Like it's 5 life. It's a lot of life. I don't really want to play a bunch more games or anything. I just want to just win. I need to yield to these vexing bubble triggers. Wild. Just need a time vault. Ye of little faith. We are going to beat Lurrus Saga. Yo, I've been doing a lot of winning with Tinker recently. I don't know about this card. Seems like it should see some more play in the format. Every turn, these baubles try to counter all of my spells, but they just don't do anything. It's weird. It's not counterable. I have to challenge check every single turn. All right. I mean, I guess I am ring protected from Hercules too, so they could have a repeal. They're not conceding, so I must be missing something. I mean, Volky is just very simple, very easy. All right, I'll take an extra turn, opponent, if that's what you want. Aha! Great success. Okay, can we go 3-2 with Chimil? I mean, I think there's been some good things happening here. I haven't been too sad. You want a Gamba? But you've already seen the opening hand. It's rigged Gamba. All right, fine. You only have a minute to answer the questions, though. Win the last round. Yes. No. 1 minute. Or your points. So this is Leyline, Workshop, Chimil, Uncastable, Unusable. That seems bad. This is Leyline. We've drawn so many Citadels. Oh my god, my deck just doesn't work. I play most Dono decks with changes, but this one I am playing straight up at the request of the donator. So most of the time I make a good deal of changes and do some back and forth with the donator before we play a deck. But here we 0 mana 1 to see exactly the deck as is. So I think this has to go as well. Kind of unfortunate, but okay. We're going to keep this one, and we'll bottom these 2 spells we can't cast. Hopefully my opponent's on Dredge, because I got a Leyline. F6. That's not Dredge. This is the one time we want our opponent to be on Dredge. Dark Ritual? Doomsday? Oh, we might snag a win. Oh, chat, this could be a snag a win, because unless we get turn 1 killed, which is entirely possible. Did this just crash my client? No, okay. Unless they turn one kill us here. My opponent might not build a pile that has an island in it. They might only build a pile that has a Lotus in it, and then we hit him with the bobble. Then we hit him with the bobble. It's possible. It's very possible. 3 cards in hand, Dark Ritual turn. Like this is not a very fun spot for the Doomsday player. A lot of times you have to just go for it, but it's tough to build a blind pile here. We'll see what happens. Like they might also just have like Street Wraith plus Cantrip in hand, and then they can just go Street Wraith, Lotus, Cantrip, Ancestral, Sapphire, Oracle. But I'm saying there's a chance. What I'm saying is we need to wait here for 5 minutes while my opponent figures out a Doomsday pile. And no, I won't let you skip ahead in the video. Especially on Twitch chat, because they're watching live. Man, it'd be really fun if we can just win this game with a Vexing Bobble. Kinda will screenshot it and post it everywhere. Say Bobble Life. It'll be great. Though actually, Kinda's probably asleep right now. So maybe he'll never see it. Quick, 2x speed. Skip ahead. Get past the ads. Wow, actually a decent number of play points are wagered on this, PO points, I should say, are wagered on this winning the last round. Lots of no's. All right, what do we got? I see a Force of Will in the pile. I see a Black Lotus in the pile. Black Lotus is in the pile. What about Street Wraiths? Street Wraith? Oh no, they have a... Okay, hold on. They have a Street Wraith gone. We need to quick change the settings before we get knocked out here. Hold on. System 2 before the future sight Street Wraith gets us. Man. Quick. Small screen. Okay. All right, we did not lose on turn 1 here. All right. Workshop. Sensei's Top as a bait. Vexing Bobble for the knockout punch. It's on the stack. It is on the stack. Oh my, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Do they have it? Oh, they had the Force. Okay, we can still blind draw into a bobble, right? Nope, that's a Relic of Sauron. Damn. All right, opponent unfortunately had the turn 1 Doomsday with Force backup. Sag. That means this is a very easy Ancestral, Lotus, Oracle. All right. I've been bested, unfortunately. Yeah, almost got there. Used a Street Wraith. Oh, they put an island. Oh, no. They put an island in the pile. Nice. They're going to go for double Oracle here, too. Good job. I like that. Opponent gets Doomsday props. They were not dead to a bobble. I like it. I like Dress Down here, and then I think we need to keep in Leyline Helm because I'm scared that we won't be able to kill our opponent fast enough. We'll try it. Nice. I like that pile. So what was my opponent's pile? My opponent's pile was some card, Ancestral, Lotus, Oracle, Land. So probably Street Wraith. So my opponent's pile was Street Wraith, Oracle. Oh, sorry, Street Wraith, Ancestral, Lotus, Land, Oracle. And that seems like one too many cards, but something like that. Maybe they had land in their hand. That's a Helm of Obedience and mana to cast it, but we don't have a ley line, unfortunately. feel like we have to put this one back. Can I make this bigger? Nope. Nope. Sorry about that. Mulligan. All right, that's a Vexing Bobble. And double Workshop. I like that. We can play a Chimil on the second turn of this game. Or should we just play Saga Gaming? Probably just Workshop. The problem here is, like, Vexing Bobble isn't actually good against Doomsday. Vexing Bobble is annoying, but it's not actually a good card against Doomsday. And we don't have anything in our going on right now that stops the Doomsday player. So, like, Vexing Bobble will make it so they can't turn one us, but doesn't really actually stop them. Cantrip? Nope, Dark Ritual Doomsday. I feel like I see the flaw in our plan. I see the error in our ways. We are not remotely suited to beating Doomsday. We don't have nearly enough counter spells or blue cards or ways to win the game fast or anything. None of that. I don't know if I can vibe with this Dark Ritual art. Not sure. Not sure on that one. There are so many Dark Ritual arts, right? And they're all probably 1 cent. See how good my opponent's... I mean, my opponent doesn't need to have a good pile, right? Wait, so can we win? Is there any way to win, chat? What can we do? So if we... What can we Chimil into? All right, a pile has been made. They have a Black Lotus in their pile. Does that mean they're gonna, like, steal Sabotage the bobble or something? Yogg will. Okay, well. Chimil, please save us. Anything? Something? Anything? Something? Discover 5? I discovered a second bobble. So if my opponent's plan involves bouncing our bobble, a second bobble is good. They should be able to win this with, like, a Street Wraith Time Walk pile, though. And it kind of looks like that's what they built, because I don't see very many Street Wraiths in there. Yeah, Street Wraith. Street Wraith. Land Oracle. Street Wraith. We tried our best. Oh, nice. They're playing around removal, too, with a fetch plus land pile. Very nice. I like those piles. I thought my opponent made some cool ones. I will draw a card. All right. We have been bested. We did play the cool things, but the cool things did not do the winning. All right. Not bad. Honestly, not a terrible league. Some things definitely went our way. Most things did not, but... Whee! Neat. All right. So, Chimil. I think Chimil, the card itself, was a little bit better than I thought it was going to be. I thought the interactions between Bobble and Chimil and Citadel worked out better than I thought they would. So that was a nice little surprise. I think all of the things that I said in the beginning of this stream, in the intro, I still agree with. This deck if you want to cast 4-drop artifacts, you still need a little bit more mana sources. Probably Grim Monoliths. And then I don't think Leyline Helm is good enough to be worth playing. I think the Leylines need to go to the board. The Helm needs to get cut. You probably need blue cards. And by probably, I mean you definitely need blue cards. There are not enough blue cards in this deck to reliably cast Force. We didn't have too many issues with Force and blue card in this league, but we did have some. And just like mathematically, if you want to be casting a Force on turn 1 on the draw, especially when you don't have a bobble, you need more blue cards than this. I like the idea of Stupor. If I was 0 mana, I would look at the established deck lists for this kind of archetype. There are other archetypes like that, other people playing this kind of deck. Let me just pull one up right now because I know that our good friend Sean is back. And Sean is a notable lover of the One Ring. And this is... Where'd it go? Hello? Open in browser. Thank you. This is Sean's take on One Ring. So you actually end up with a similar mana count, it looks like. 14 and 3 Lorien Reveal. So actually similar mana count, but you're not trying to cast 6 drops in this deck. When I played this deck, I did still have trouble casting Relics and One Rings. But, you know, there's a little bit more going on here. But this is like a kind of Force of will, negation, control. Obviously, this is a different direction. This is a ring controlling deck. But there's this version. You have a couple videos on my channel. If you like search Warhammer 40k, there's a Transmute Artifact Warhammer 40k deck. Let me pull that one up real quick. It's a little bit old on the older side now, but I guess not really that much older. You have another one here like this. That's
it's
me.
official.
Hi, me. Trying to pull this up real quick. My computer is not happy with the fact that I am trying to do this many things at once. But this is another version. So this one has 4 rings, Relic of Sauron. Okay, so I guess I'm on 14 mana plus 4 Lorien. So, like I said, I think the mana situation in this version of the deck is correct if you were playing for 4 drops. But you're playing for 6 drops. So I think you need things like Ancient Tomb and extra Grim Monoliths and that kind of stuff. But this is another version of the deck. It's got Transmute Artifacts, Forces, Loriens, that kind of stuff. So there's this video and there's another video. Those are the ones I would take to draw inspiration from when you go and start making changes to your deck. I'm also kind of the belief that 4 Chimils is probably always too many. I would like to be more on 1 or 2. It is a legendary 6-drop artifact. I don't think it's feasible for you to be casting it early enough, and if you draw multiples, they don't do anything. So I would probably trim Chimils, and then at that point, you have to ask yourself, like, what you know, should we still be working towards this kind of strategy? So, choose outcome. Yes, I can pay out. I can pay out. Don't worry, we're gonna play another round. So, did I win the last round? No, I did not. Okay, so yeah, thank you again to 0 Mana for donating to see their deck list played. If you want to see your deck list played on this channel, make sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below, where you can find all the information you need to submit a donation deck list. If you're watching this video and you want to see more vintage content, new leagues and challenges every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this YouTube channel, I will see you then. I was not recording, so that's great. God damn it. I gotta go grab it from the Twitch VODs. I guess I was never started recording this round at all. Is that what happened? Okay.